I founded Digital Silver Imaging in 2008 because I believe the print is the pinnacle of photography. We started out as a specialty black and white printing lab. As our business grew, our customers saw the quality of our black and white printing and really encouraged us to get into color fine art printing. So we acquired wide format printing, color printing in 2010. We offered matting, mounting, framing, and other services. A local representative helped us acquire a Pro 1000 printer to test. So while we were testing the new Pro 1000, we had an opportunity to produce a very large series of books. We ended up running 6,000 sheets of paper, double-sided, through the Pro 1000 without a single problem. We're so happy with the 1000 that we engaged with Canon to really find and get the very first imagePROGRAF 4000 printer in the New England area. Our current project with internationally known photographer Nick Nichols for his upcoming exhibition has been a great workflow. Nick has the Canon Pro 1000 printer down at his studio in Virginia.
We created a workflow where we had exactly the same profiles, the same inks, the same papers. There was no variables between the two stations. We were working on the files, making small match prints.
He then shipped those proofs to us so that Christopher Bowers, our production manager, could create these large magnification proofs.
Some of these are made with the first digital camera, for instance. Some of them are made with old chromes that were really grainy. So this is 40 years of work that you've got to try to get a cohesive look out of when you're with your prints and your interpretation. And where we're at now is making the museum exhibit prints 40 by 60, which is really a stretch for the kind of photography I do. Really powerful.
One of the things that we were immediately happy with the new Pro 4000 was the fact that we did not have to switch between photo black and matte black inks. And as a lab for production, that's incredibly important because you don't want to have to have that downtime to switch in between printing, and you don't like the ink waste. We can actually hot swap inks during production. That means that if a cartridge runs out of ink, we can simply replace a cartridge on the printer without the downtime or wasted ink during the priming phase. The addition of the Chroma Optimizer, especially on glossy photo papers, the Chroma Optimizer actually lays down a level of ink and our coating to help us better those transitions and remove any coalescence or bronzing on the print.
I care about what's in that frozen moment. And the art of printing is giving that depth, making it glow. You have to work with professionals.
Christopher Bowers is really happy with the new media configuration tool. This allows us to go in and really fine-tune our printing capability with specific profiles, media configuration, ink level settings, and various parts of the printer that we could not do on our previous equipment.
So this process is really about the piece of paper on the wall and what it shows you. And this printer really can do that. You get depth, you get all the color.
One of the other aspects of the Pro 4000 printer that we really like is the media loading. It's much easier on the new printer compared to what we were working with before. It's a matter of simply loading your paper into the bottom of the printer, closing some levers, and the printer immediately feeds the paper in, sets up the alignment, and you're really ready to print right away. But one of the great advantages is that the heads are user replaceable. We were not able to do that on our previous printer, and it was about a $2,000 cost to the end user to swap out print heads. We are extremely happy with the new Print Studio Pro software. It is very intuitive, it's easy to use, and it has sped up our productivity and workflow here in the lab. Nick has been extremely happy with the workflow. It has gone much smoother than we thought.
My pictures are better because of this process.
Really, the color matching and consistency between the Pro 1000 and our Pro 4000 has been phenomenal.
What was amazing was that they were absolute matches for what we did in my studio. There was no variation, and the prints are just incredibly gorgeous.
The transition to the new Canon printers has been beneficial for our business. We are not simply here just to push a button and hand over a print. It is a collaboration that we do with our clients. The RGB workflow, the better print quality, and we feel our customers are always eager to see that we're using the cutting edge technology available to us today.